Hello and welcome to round 4 of Expedition Online Kilimanjaro. I'm Sam Donovan and I'm here with my cohort from season 1, Jess Martin. Jess, how are we tonight?
I'm awesome. I'm really excited. I just want to sit with you.
Here we are, matching shirts in the whole thing. You know, we're a team and we always will be.
Round squad.
So, we left last Crossroads with a pretty crazy vote. It was unanimous, but I don't think JJ saw his name coming up. He seemed like he was genuinely shocked.
Yeah, they pulled a fast one on him.
And there was a lot of names kind of floating around there, too. I know Danielle was very worried during the strategy time. Jon Snow thought his name might have been coming up at some points, but it turned into a unanimous vote. So I feel like that may keep that team close. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they'll definitely have a close alliance for a little bit, but I feel like Robin is going to slowly become a target. I felt like when he in the group said that he felt comfortable, you can't say you're comfortable in Crossroads. Even if you know you already can't say it.
You always gotta lie. Your name is always on the chopping block, even if you don't believe that.
Never get comfortable in Expedition. You never know what's coming up.
Definitely not. All right, well, without further ado, I think we can send it over to Docs for the challenge. Docs, take it away.
Welcome back. Shira is seeing the new Kibo. JJ was just voted out of the game. We are down to 12 players. What better time than to do the swap, shall we?
I knew it.
Wow.
No
way.
Of course.
No.
I have everybody's name on the wheel. Go ahead and watch this if you want to see. We're going to spin the wheel. The first player will be on Kibo. The second player will be on Shira until we're all divided. You guys ready to do this? What happened to Arliana? Arliana just ran off. She's not excited about this. Okay. All right, so I have 12 names on the wheel. Hopefully it's all of your names. Let's see who's going to be on Kibo. Austin.
So we're just going right into the swap.
On Kibo. So now we are going to see who's going to be on Shira. Austin is not on the wheel anymore. Michael. Am I spoiling this for you?
Spoiling? No.
I don't know if I say it before the wheel, before you see the wheel.
I'm not watching the wheel.
Okay. We're spinning the wheel for Kibo. Robin. Robin is on Kibo. Joins Austin. So now let's see who joins Michael on Shira. Trent.
Now, Jess, in our season, it wasn't a wheel. It was the hidden behind logos.
Now we see who is going to join Austin and Robin over at Kibo.
Yeah, the dreaded pick a number board.
I would almost rather have the wheel. Just leave it to fate. Don't let me choose.
Danielle
let's just
will
have
be
the wheel.
joining
Yeah,
Kibo.
then I only have myself to play in if I
Who
pick
will
the
be
wrong
on
square.
Shira. We won't know for another 2 seconds. Carl. So Michael, Trent, and Carl.
Alright. Sure is staying the same right now.
Carl. All right, let's see who's going to be on Kibo. The wheel is spinning. Jordan. Jordan is on Kibo. We have 5 names remaining. We're finding out who's on Shira. Jon Snow is on Shira.
Jon Snow with an H, not to be confused with Game of Thrones. I'm not sure if we've called that out yet, but
4 names left. This person will be on Kibo.
Jon Snow.
Will he be the king of Expedition?
Naya.
King of the North Mountain?
I don't know my geography. Is Kilimanjaro
joins
north of
Kibo.
just north?
3 names remaining.
I mean, it's high.
2 of
North
these
is
will
wall.
be on Shira. The first one on Shira will be this name, Laney. So we have 2 names left. The next name will be on Kibo, and the name that doesn't get picked will be on Shira.
Around for this. They
So
might
we're
have had
spinning
the
to
new
see
rep
who's
in
on
the
Kibo.
game.
They could have had new life.
Whatever the wheel decides, this will be Kibo. Lindsay.
And Arliana is left over.
Which means Arliana will be on Shira.
but Doc's giving it a spin for good measure.
Just to
Yeah,
confirm,
why not?
Yeah, spin.
Arliana is on Shira. I like the combined names. All right, we are done. I will end this.
Arliana!
And
John
how about
by
this?
Arliana and Jon Snow.
Arlie,
Beautiful.
like Austin.
Looks like you guys have already been separated into the new parties.
Look at that.
We get ready for our second challenge, and what do we know? There's a swap. So I kind of got party screwed with getting screwed in the sense of, here, I'll just show it to you. So I wrote it out. You see those dots? Those represent the people that we were on an original party together. So you can see these 4 came together, and then me and John over here. So that was like the worst thing that could have happened in my opinion, because one, John was one we were considering to vote out. And then now I'm with John in a party.
So let's get to the challenge, shall we?
Guys, explorers, today's challenge is the ring toss ladder. You will need a paper plate, 8 feet of twine, string, or yarn, a pair of scissors, 6 solo cups, and 6 feet of floor space. Before the challenge begins, you will need to use those scissors and cut the center out of your paper plate and attach your twine or string so you have kind of a lasso to use. Next, you'll want to set up your 6 solo cups in a horizontal line. Use your tape measure to measure out 6 feet and mark a spot on the floor where you're going to stand. When it's your turn, you'll stand behind that 6-foot mark, throw your lasso that you made, and try to get it around those cups. Your goal is to lasso the cups and bring it all the way back, drag it all the way back to that 6-foot mark. If you're the first party to lasso all of your cups and bring them back across the line, your party wins exemption. Good luck.
All right. The challenge is the ring toss ladder. Player 1 has to retrieve 1 cup. Player 2, 2 cups. Player 3, 3 cups. Player 4, 4 cups.
Serious?
Player 5, 5 cups. And player 6, 6 cups.
Wow. So it's not just the old-fashioned
Wow.
every cup. It's depends on your order.
Yeah, I know, me too.
All right,
What a
so the first party to have their 6th player retrieve all 6 cups will win exemption. Worth playing for?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Just wanted to see if anybody wanted to forfeit, but we will play it then.
Season.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, Austin.
Oh, wow. Austin hit it first try.
Austin is
Yeah.
done.
Not his
Robin.
first time.
Let's go, Robin.
Oh my god.
Come on, Michael.
So Kibo's on their second with Shira on their first.
Come on, Robin.
My plate is not flying.
Come on, Robin, you got it.
I feel like how
There you
you
go.
cut the plate could play into
Awesome,
this
you got a
too.
strategy
If you
tip
do
here?
it too thin, it might not go.
No,
Michael has his cup. Trent may go.
Shira's good. We're all tied again.
Robin.
honestly,
Really close
just
one.
try to loop it and then pull up on it so it can like just kind of capture the cup.
And
I was
Austin
just
giving hints,
Oh my
but
God.
again, every single person doing the
it's his
challenge in
plate.
the room, so his hints are going to everybody.
I need a heavier plate.
He is always helpful. He always has little tips for people during the challenges.
Good on him.
Yeah. He's been practicing and it shows.
Practice, Robin.
Yeah, Trent.
Now I missed Trent's throw. What happened to his cups? They are not even close to in a line.
Yeah, he kind of pulled a Justin and just threw it at it and it knocked him apart a little bit.
Okay. Let's see if it plays out. He does only have to get 2 of the
Maybe.
cups.
Ooh,
So.
I don't know. Can we fold the plate so it's heavier?
Trent, you can do
I don't
it.
know. It's like not heavy at all. It's not even reaching the cups.
Try folding it and tossing
There
it.
you go, Trent. Did you measure your string is 8 feet?
No, my string's long enough. It's my plate that's not heavy enough.
Well, try to throw your string farther too.
Alright, got my
Trent got his second, so Carl, you were up.
Shira's moving on. Shira takes
You
the
got
lead
this,
now.
Robin.
There you go. You're getting a little close.
Okay. Ah,
Ooh, that was close for Robin.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, that plate is very light.
It's like, you know,
See,
Well, I'm
just
glad
try.
that he
quality
didn't get
paper-
a farther
paper plates
number.
here. Never skimp on
Yeah, no
challenges.
kidding.
Nice job,
Gotta
Carl.
set him up at Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
Go, Robin, you got this.
Hold the plate.
You believe in me.
You got it, Carl.
yeah, but if I fold the plate, once it gets over there, is it gonna ring on anything?
Good
You
job.
could try to get it
Done.
behind the cups and
Jon
pull it.
Snow is
I'll
up.
try and get it behind the cup.
Shira moving
Okay.
on as well now.
I'll try.
Here we go,
On
John.
player 4.
Oh,
It will be interesting.
Nice.
Robin is the reason
There you go.
they lose. I feel like he has his
do I have a
answers
time
on
limit,
everybody.
Docs?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Time
get
limit.
the target off.
Or you're just gonna let me suffer?
I'm gonna let you suffer.
Yeah, he seems to have a good in with his party, but
Press down
does
on
he
those
have
creases
too
when
good
you
of
fold it
ends,
so
and
it
will
stays a
will they
little
be able to pay off after
tighter.
what's looking to be a dismal challenge performance?
Ah,
So close.
We shall see.
Try throwing it like a paper plane when it's folded.
okay.
You got one. Easy.
Oh, nope.
Do you have any heavier paper plates, or is that your light? Oh, what do you got?
And within
That's all I
Kibo, it
got.
looks like they will have an original
Oh, come on.
Kibo strong alliance, so he may be able to pay off on that.
You're good, John.
But
Good
again,
job, John.
you never really know when you go into a swap.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I'm not like super worried
Oh,
for
that's
Austin
so
being
close.
swap screwed
Ooh,
because
nice.
he had an alliance
Off the
with a
bounce.
lot of those people the
Good
first
job, John.
day,
Mm-hmm.
which was yesterday. So I feel like it's still could hold strong.
Right. And he seems like a very personable,
Oh, I felt
likable
like that was
guy.
close.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
Ah,
Oh,
Maybe he should double up on his paper plates and make like a thicker plate ring.
Is there a way to like?
oh,
There you
one
go.
more, you got this.
and he only needs two. So
Jon Snow has finished his, so Lainey is up. Lainey
Oh, wow.
needs to get
Ooh,
5.
Going to 5.
Robin, we just need one more.
Got this,
they're
Robin.
on their 5th. Robin is
Oh.
halfway there. If he can get it though, and their team can make a little run here,
That's
Kibo's not out of it by any means. Getting 6 cups is going to be tough.
They might have some all-star cup lassoers following him, so
Who knows?
Come on, Lainey.
is anyone like a cowboy in a previous
Oh,
one?
you're
so
just
close.
there.
Oh, you're
Really
man.
close
You're on
throws
it.
by Robin.
Going, Robin.
Plug in again. Oh, you're so close.
Man,
Come on, Lainey, you got this.
he needs that dog to jump off the couch and push the cups to him.
Give his dog the plate. Have the dog run the plate to
Oh,
the
you're so
cups,
close,
bring it,
Robin.
and he's good.
Just a little bit further.
It's perfect strategy.
A true testament to Robin's dog
Oh,
training
yes,
abilities.
yes,
Oh,
yes. You got this.
Oh,
No, I don't think he has.
It's okay,
But
it's
it's a lot
closer now.
closer
Just
now.
left
Closer
that.
now.
There you go.
There you go, lady. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
right, Laney still won.
Yes, good job.
Yes, let's go.
There we
Danielle,
go.
get ready.
Okay, Robin is done. Danielle is up.
Robin's
Danielle
finished.
needs to get
All right.
3.
See how Danielle does.
Hey, make sure like when you're throwing it, it's more or less flat
Yeah, I'm trying.
so that it travels.
Yeah.
I never want to see a paper plate again.
Go,
in my life.
Danielle.
Come on, Lainey. It's like not.
You got this, Danielle.
Got this, Danielle.
So Danielle or Lainey already has 2 of her 5.
Nice,
Oh,
Danielle. Lainey, you
Yes,
go
Danielle, well done.
She might
you
have
go
one.
like slightly upward so that it travels before it goes
Maybe she
down.
Set up 5 cups.
I'm trying to like throw it like a
I could be
frisbee,
wrong, but I think she
but
might.
it's like not. Oh.
Oh,
Close. That was close.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's it, Lainey. Let's go. Let's go.
Got this, Danielle. Keep going.
Danielle not giving up.
And
though.
that's 3 for Lainey and 1 for Danielle. Is that correct?
nice. Good job,
You got
Danielle.
that one, Danielle. You got that one.
Yeah, I kind of want to try this just for shits and gigs, see how it goes.
I know what I'm doing after tonight's round. I'm just gonna go practice this until.
Almost.
There you go, Danielle.
Like returning player season.
Danielle with her
Weird.
second. 1 more for Danielle.
Danielle with another one. She just needs 1 more. And then she passes the baton to Jordan.
There you go. Good job, Lainey. Good job.
Jordan
Come on,
and
Lainey. Another
Jordan
one.
in yesterday's
One more.
One more for both Danielle and Lainey.
Full of hot air down to a science.
You got this, Danielle.
You know,
Danielle
she's
still
practicing
has
when she
one
gets these videos.
Keep it up, Danielle. You got it.
Danielle, can you reposition your cup?
Alright, each girl has 1 cup left.
You got this, Danielle.
Danielle.
Yeah, you got this.
Close.
Nice.
You can.
Hey, it's closer. It's closer now.
Yes.
Danielle is done. Jordan is up.
Moving into
Go
Jordan.
ahead, Lainey. One more. One more.
You're close.
Yes,
Nice, Jordan.
He's already got one.
Move your cups back, Jordan.
Jordan knows what's up.
Can I rearrange
Yeah,
my
why don't you realign them to the
Yes, you
line?
can.
Reset them.
Yes. Oh my
Yes,
god.
yes, Jordan.
Jordan,
Keep
you're catching
going.
up. Keep going. Good job.
Let's go. Let's go, Lainey. One more.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're doing good.
Lady could very easily find yourself on
Okay,
the hot
slow,
seat
slow.
again, depending how
There you go. There you go. That's it, Lainey. That's it. That's it.
All right. she
Lainey
got
is
it.
done. Liana's.
Good job, Lainey.
So Shira on their final
Carol,
person. Jordan
Ariana.
almost done. Moving
Jordan
on
with
to
1
fifth
more to
for
go.
Kibo.
Go, Jordan. You
Snail's
got
gotta be
this.
good at this though too. She looks ready to catch up.
And I think she's done pretty well in all challenges too. I think she's ready to rock.
Ooh.
I'm so close, Ariana. All right, slow, slow, slow.
Nice, Jordan. Nice,
All right.
Jordan is
Moving on to
done.
Sneha.
Sneha
Oh my
up.
gosh.
Jordan just flew through that.
I'm telling you, man.
Yes.
She is the
There you
champion
go.
piece of this
Yeah, that's
season.
one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, Sneha had one and then lost it.
It's closer, so it's good.
You got this.
Can she hook it? She hooks
There you
it.
go, Sneha.
Nice, Sneha.
Nice job.
With her first.
Oh,
That's a close throw, Ariana.
Ooh. Yes. Good job.
Sneha's
You
kind
got
of
that one
blasted it,
close.
launched it to the same spot every time so far. It's landing right in that back corner.
You got this. Nice. Just keep getting it closer. There you go.
Yes.
There you go, Sneha.
No.
so close.
It's okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, she lost it again.
It's okay. It's okay. It's right there.
There you go.
Just go for another one. Go for another
Yeah.
one. That one's easy.
Come on, come on.
Ariana with
Let's
another
go.
one. She's down to 4
Three more.
left.
We have the lead. That's good.
Sneha.
Take your
with her
time. Take your
second.
time.
There you go, Sneha.
Alright, Sneha's
We definitely can
contact
catch up.
Right.
You got it.
Ariana with
Yeah.
another
Ariana with her
bullseye.
third.
Come on, Arliana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another bullseye.
Nice.
Ariana with her fourth. She has 2 more.
Ariana has had 2 of her last couple throws.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Very close,
She had a
Ariana.
master couple
There you
class
go.
over.
2 more,
Sneha
Sneha.
with 2 more to go. Arliana with 2 more to go.
2 more each, but Lindsay's still waiting in the wait here, just hoping she gets a chance to mount a comeback.
Almost there.
Yep.
One more.
One more.
Sneha.
Ooh, right. We
Sneha
two
with one
versus
more.
two right
So,
now.
Liana, so close.
Come through, lassoing skills.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Please.
Sneha has it. So Lindsay,
Come on, Lindsay.
Comes
Lindsay,
down
you're
to
up.
Almost there.
Lindsay.
Let's go,
there
Lindsay.
you go. Fall back. Nice.
Oh,
Great job, Ariana. Great
one
job. Great
cup
job.
left.
One more. One
One.
more.
But is it hidden
Let's
behind this
go.
table? It looks like she doesn't have a great
That's
angle
a
at
tough
it.
Good
spot
job.
to get it.
Try and move down the middle.
Keep going. Keep going.
She might need to
Oh.
reset that.
Yes, you got one.
Lindsay
go,
gets her
Lindsay.
first.
She got it.
Ooh.
Just like
And
that.
Ariana
my
has
God.
won it for Shira.
Accuracy.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
All right.
They
Let's
built
see
a big
everybody's
lead.
Great
face.
job, Ariana. Good job.
Hey, you're a hero.
Definitely, yeah. That deserves
All
a
right. Congratulations to
Impressive
Shira.
skills.
Oh, we just lost somebody. Let's get Austin back in here. All right. Congratulations to Shira. You have one team exemption, but we wouldn't make it that easy, would we?
Of course not.
No. You guys have 1 minute to decide who you're going to abduct from the other party. You can discuss in your party chat. You can discuss in open. I'm going to give you 1 minute. If you don't have a name, we will let the wheel decide. But you are taking somebody back to your party camp where they will avoid crossroads.
So the abduction
For good or
way back.
No, you're just abducting them
Yeah.
for the crossroads. They will return to their party after the crossroads.
How about
Yeah, they could
anybody got any ideas?
take back their team member that just got sent over there if they want.
Go ahead, lady.
I'm new to the party, so I have no say.
How about
I'm gonna go with Austin.
Austin? Yeah, let's get Austin.
Is it
All right,
unanimous?
let's do that.
So, Jess, you were
Austin.
mentioning Austin maybe
All
swap
right,
screw.
so
but
Austin, you have
he's got
been
swap saved.
abducted. You will
Your
not go to
gods threw in
crossroads
a
with
good
your
twist, a
party.
good time for him.
I will see in 30 minutes Kibo, the new Kibo at Crossroads. You guys can head back to your camp.
All right, a big challenge performance by the Shira team. That was kind of a fun challenge to watch. It initially got off to a slow start. Robin put Kibo behind the 8-ball. They mounted a comeback. They almost had it. They were both on their 6th player at the end of the round there, but Shira holds on to that lead that they got and will be safe with Kibo going to Crossroads. What do you think about that, Jess?
I think even though Robin screwed up the challenge for them, he still going to be in an okay spot because he is in the majority right now.
It definitely seems like he can be safe with his alliance members in that. He still has a majority, like you said. He should be safe. Lindsay, on the other hand, looks like she may be coming in with a little bit of not an upper hand in this round here.
Yeah, Lindsay did not talk to anyone on day 0. She spent the entire time talking to Rosemary about gardening. So, yeah, she's at a major disadvantage here. Unless there is some break in that group from the original team. But
Yeah, that could definitely hurt her. And the only other person she could have maybe leaned on is Austin, who is on her team now and was beforehand. But the abduction twist rears its ugly head again, and Austin is abducted over to the Shira, so he'll be missing Crossroads, not able to be voted out, but also not able to bond with his new swapped party. So kind of a double-edged sword there for Austin.
yeah, the only good thing for him is that he did talk to some of the people on his new party, and he had an alliance with Robin ahead of time, so, and Danielle, so that might come and help him out.
Yeah, and he just seems like a very likable guy. I think Austin will be able to find his footing in whatever party he's part of, with whatever alliance. He seems like he's in a good spot. And Lindsay to that extent too, but this may just be an instance of being swap screwed, unfortunately. We'll have to find out.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen. The girls could gang up on the guys.
Yeah, totally. I mean, this is a new swap party. Anything can really happen. Maybe people are really starting to want to play the game. You know, you have new team members. It's kind of getting to time to where you can start really playing the game. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Any final thoughts before we head into strategy and Crossroads, Jess?
Yeah, expect the unexpected. Let's see what happens.
That always is the case. Expect the unexpected.
Whoa. Okay, so of course this is a game of surprises, and we had our first few surprises, starting with the swap, starting with the kidnapping / abductions. Yeah.
Man.
We were close.
We were. We caught up really quick.
I'm the new person.
Lindsay.
So I am.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, there's only 5 of us voting.
Okay.
Dang.
Who are we
Just
missing?
5
Just
of us?
Danielle?
Just
Danielle.
Yeah, Danielle.
Oh, right, because Austin's over there.
I'm really sad that they got it from us.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take full blame for the challenge. Like my plate was just like it's probably made of air. Like I don't know how many different ways I tried to throw it to make it reach the cup, and like I couldn't do it.
We should probably break out into rooms and figure out what we're doing tonight because we gotta eliminate somebody.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll be by
gonna
the I'll be by the lake if anybody wants to talk to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the outpost.
I'll come to the lake.
I'm glad it worked out.
Honestly, like I tried earlier on today. I was not getting anything, so I'm really shocked that this went as smoothly as it did. Like,
Woo. Intense.
Yes. So
I haven't met you guys though, really. So
Hey, my name is John Snow. How you doing?
I'm Arliana, obviously.
I mean, we're getting to talk to you. Like, you're two people that I hadn't even on day 0. I hadn't talked to.
So when we were splitting up, everybody talking to people, Carl, I don't think I even talked to you once.
No, not at all.
To Austin once either.
No, I barely got to speak to anybody.
So I couldn't tell you who I am and that kind of stuff. So
I just want to say I'm a team player, and now I'm on this team. So screw them guys. I'm with you guys 100%. I'm a team player, and I'm on this team. I don't make the rules. I just play the game.
Austin sitting over
I
there.
don't know any of them from anywhere, so you know what? I'm with you guys from here on out.
within the first minute of being there, John says, screw that other party we were with, and I'm with you guys. I'm like, wow, you like denounced that other party that fast.
We end up getting camp swapped, and I know me and Lindsay are in trouble because we are the bottom 2 in a majority Kibo party.
What's up, girly? I just wanted to, I don't like your hair, regardless of if you vote me out tonight or what.
Honestly, I have no idea what's happening here. Like, I thought last time I was potentially going, so I could be like, I don't know. I mean, you are the odd one out, obviously.
I am the obvious choice. I mean, I know that.
Talk to anybody at the beginning of the game that's in our party right now. Like, is there any?
I have not spoken to anyone in your party at all, so I'm the obvious choice, which it definitely worries me. But I understand. At the end of the day, I'm the easy choice, and you guys have had a chance
Swap
to.
screwed. I think that's what they call it. Swap screwed.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened to me because they stole Austin back because
I
he's
I think they should have let it go on the wheel personally, but that was them saying one of you, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I could kind of switch it up. But considering I know my fate, it was really nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm gonna go to the rocks and then someone else can come talk to you.
Okay. Can't get into these groups. They're all just there.
Oh man, here we go again. Guys, I got my 3 former Kibos in a chat staying there right now. Let's hope they're not trying to take me out instead of Lindsay. She's the easy vote, so I'm hoping that that's what we go with. Right now, I'm feeling a little worried because the outing with John got outed, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me.
No one's moving.
They're ultimately going to decide this, I think. I feel like I'm definitely in the bottom here. I jumped to the outpost thinking that Robin was going to jump there right away, but Lindsay did. So that didn't help me, unfortunately.
Are you even original? Are you going to stop? Are you actually going to talk to me or maybe even Danielle? She's in a room by herself. Like, are you guys just plotting against me or Danielle?
But who knows?
My team stole Austin, which is obvious because he's a great dude, very intelligent. And I know I'm going to go.
Hopefully those guys, somebody jumps out.
This is sad. This is really sad.
Hey, girl.
I am so glad you just jumped over. I'm like, I should have went to the lake. I wanted to.
Nah, it's all good. You know who the obvious vote is.
Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping so. I wanted to talk to Robin because I literally have had like no chance to talk to him even last time. So I thought when he said he was going to the outpost or wherever he was going, I was like, oh, maybe I can actually like have a conversation with him because I haven't had a chance to do that. I'm hoping that I hate like it sucks being the odd person out. So I mean, Robin's with Lindsay. Should we go with Sneha?
Yeah, we can definitely go with Sneha.
Someone else.
Hey.
What's up, Robin?
Here's what I don't get. I don't get why. Like, why would they take Austin? Why wouldn't they take one of us? Like, why would they leave you alone with the four of us instead of doing like 3-2? It was like, I didn't understand that. I thought they were going to take one of us for sure.
It would have made more sense, but he has a clue.
Austin has a clue. Right. So they want to get, okay, yeah, I see. Right. That makes sense. Who picked Trent? Or no, they all kind of picked together, right?
Well,
it's pretty much Trent that picked, right?
No, he just agreed.
Okay, so who said Austin first?
I believe it was Carl.
I'm so happy you came with us. I was so scared.
I didn't want to seem too excited when you guys called my name, but I was sweating. I
swear to God, like, I was like, I don't want to also, like, say it out loud in case it's not you, and then they see that as a potential reason to get you out. But then when Lainey said it, I jumped on it. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, what's Lainey going to say? Like,
you know, it is what it is. And I'm ready to go home if everybody shall decide that. But I think it's a bad choice, to be honest, if you guys choose to decide, you know, to vote me out, because I'm a very good mental, you know, person, and I do well in physical challenges as well. And I think I could really be a good asset to the team.
Right. Like, it's tough, right? Because I definitely, like, hear everything you're saying, and, like, I agree with you, but it's just, like, I don't know that it's worth, like, I don't know that it would be worth the risk for any of us to go against people that we're already, like, pretty tight with. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you why it is.
Okay. Please. Trust me, I'm all ears.
Because right now, it's not about individuals. Right now, it's about teams. Do you want your team to be weak, or do you want your team to be strong?
Right.
Do you want to get Shira out so that we can start picking them off in the end?
Yeah.
Or do you want them to pick us off? It's up to you, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I know who has clues. I know who has alliances. I know everything. And if I am kept, I may feel like sharing. But if I'm not, you know?
Yeah.
So you know Austin has a clue, and you think that's why they took him?
I know that's why they took him.
Right. Let me see if I can link up with some other people.
Okay.
And we'll try and connect before. Oh, we got 9 minutes left. Okay.
Okay.
Let me
See you
try.
later.
Let me try and post something.
And like this is perfect, so I can talk to you one on one. And
Yeah.
And I'm not. And I'm telling. I am not. I'm not pulling a fast one. I'm being straight up real.
Okay. Well, I'm going to trust you because there's honestly no reason not to. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going
Okay.
to prove it. And
And
so,
I feel the same. I'll show you, like, I'm going to have your back. So,
yeah. And like I said, and that way, if something were to happen, if I happen to be on the numbers and you're on the wrong numbers or something, I will tell you.
yeah.
And if you tell me something, and I know everybody messes this up in the game, I will not repeat it.
Okay.
I'm not going to run around behind your back and, oh, well, so-and-so said so-and-so.
Yeah.
Because right then, you'll never trust me again.
Yeah.
I've burned your trust for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And the same, now, if somebody burns me, I'm done with them.
Yep. That's exactly how I am. If I feel like I've given you my trust and someone takes advantage of that, I can't ever trust that again. So,
Right.
yeah.
I think they took him. So Lindsay told me, and don't tell her that I told you this. Yeah. But Lindsay told me that she thinks the reason why they took Austin is because he has an extra clue.
Here's an extra clue. How many clues do you have?
I have 2. How many do you have?
Yeah, I got 4, and I'm.
Yo, what the hell, man?
Yes, because remember yesterday in the challenge, I brought 2 items, so I got.
Oh,
extra
yeah.
And then there's a clue room at the bottom right now, or it was. You guys were all talking by the lake, and I just went in there and got the 4th clue.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta
I'll
look.
share them with you, and you're the only person I'm gonna tell these clues to. Okay?
Okay.
Can you say the full clue again?
Oh, yeah. Hold up. Look to the title of our new series of games. Which one piques our interest the most?
I mean, we could give it to Austin. We could, if he wanted to stay with us.
Yeah, I agree.
3 of us.
I do feel like generally, if we give it to him, he's gonna trust us.
That's what I'm saying. If he goes,
Yeah.
if they vote out Lindsay and he goes back there, I mean, he's
gone.
Unless he finds his own advantage.
Yeah.
Because if Trent has it too, that means.
I don't think he does.
But I saw him go into the clue room.
Yeah.
Yeah, not saying he has it, but I still think he has it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Oh my gosh.
But I guess we gotta find it first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like looking everywhere.
Michael. Ooh, like Michael, I need to work with Michael, that's for sure. But damn, that dude is not talking a lot. And I don't trust that. I thought I had a vibe from him at the beginning, but I think the vibe is gone.
I think we should get Carl out as soon as we can.
What about Carl?
I think we should get him out as soon as we can.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I think Carl's going to be a very big threat.
I really hope they're not starting to see me as like a physical threat, because like thoughts I've never heard in my life. Carl's a physical threat. So like, yeah.
Who do you want to shoot for of those 2?
Honestly, I'm actually a little bit afraid of Arliana. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm afraid of her.
I think the other guy's like a sniper. I feel like he's downplaying it, but I think he let it slip that he played too many of these before. I mean, he was on a whole. I mean, you guys,
dangerous.
It's your team. I just think she might be more willing to go with the flow. And if you do keep him, the first thing I'm going to do when I get back to campus, tell him, yo, Jon Snow said you guys are dead to him, so don't trust him anymore. You know?
Okay.
So
we'll have to decide from the interactions that we have before who we want to go for. I'll definitely keep in mind like your recommendation for Jon Snow, but like I think we'll have to gauge as we progress.
Well, of course, yeah. I'm not over here trying to tell you guys what to do at all.
The good news is they're both pretty good competitors.
Yeah.
They did really well today.
She is a powerhouse, man. She is killing this game.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think Jon Snow is. I think he's a whole lot better player than he's letting on. But now she's really good too. I think they're both equally dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know what you and the girls were talking about.
We were just talking about Jon Snow because Jon Snow told me that all of you guys said my name, and Jon told me that he told you that me and him knew each other because he wanted to gain your trust so that you guys wouldn't vote me out. And I was
so here's what happened with Jon. When I met Jon one-on-one, I was like, okay, so who are we thinking? Are we thinking this person? Are we thinking Danielle? And like when I said your name, he was like, no, not Danielle. Danielle and I know each other. And I was like, okay, done. That's why, honestly, I started going for JJ instead. Because I was like, let's keep me, you, and Jon together.
Do you guys
want to? If you guys are going to vote one of us out, man, can you vote the other girl out, not me, please? I'd appreciate that. Well, hey, I'm just pitching. It's my pitch, right?
No. Like, you know what? Like, I got you. Like, you're my Canadian brother, so.
And she's a powerhouse, so it's not even.
She is, man. I was worried about her too because she's a principal and everything, man. Like, I think she was my next target on our party. Honestly, I was going for her next.
The way she jumped out that window and grabbed the grass, she's ready to scrap.
So you just told me if I tell you something that you can trust, I can trust you. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you something as a way of trust.
Okay.
So when we were going to vote, it was between Jon or JJ.
Right.
And the reason it was between Jon or JJ is Jon, we found out, has played with Danielle in a game before.
Oh my goodness.
So he was very open with it. She was thrown off because she didn't know he would share it. And so she was like scrambling to say, like, we weren't even close in that game. Like, so she was like super upset that he just was kind of saying, oh yeah, we've played together. And so it became this whole JJ or Jon. And so ultimately, I think it was considered JJ because of the whole loner thing. And Jon was fully like talking to all of us. But because of that information, it was considered. So Jon was a consideration only because we had found out that they played a game together. And both of them, from what I understand, weren't close in the game or anything like that. But it was just... it was good to know that they've played together. But I think after talking to her quite a bit about it, she was just really nervous about him talking it up so much. But no, like, we basically made the decision to go with JJ. So, I don't think Jon knows that he was being considered. And that's, I guess, why I'm trusting you, because I don't think he knows at all that he really was a consideration. So
I will not repeat that to a soul.
Okay.
If you tell me something in confidence and you say, hey, I'm telling you this in confidence, then it will stay there.
Okay.
Honestly, because me and Jon, we haven't talked since the game that we played in, and we ended on really bad terms. So since we knew each other here, it was kind of like, okay, we know each other, we'll be cool. But like, I don't have 100% faith in Jon, especially when he just told me everyone wanted to vote me out. I don't know. I don't get it.
Okay, so you guys don't know each other in like real life. You know each other because you've played a game before.
One game before, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
And we didn't end. We ended on really bad terms, and we haven't spoke since.
Really?
So when I seen him in this game, I was like, oh my goodness. I did not expect Jon Snow to be in here. I wouldn't know when he was coming into here before if we were speaking. So when I seen he was in here, I was like, Oh no, because I like personally that's bad for my game.
Yeah, I see what you're
I
saying.
don't trust him. And so
Okay.
like I was like the whole time I was kind of like, I don't have anything against him though. Like I still will like if you wanted to work with him, I'd be willing to work with him. He is like from previous game history, he is like whoever he picks his solid to, he was solid with.
Okay.
He picks like his top solids. So if he was solid with anybody else, then he like, but I think that he made a thing with you and Trent at the beginning. So you and Trent and me, I think, are the most that have spoke to him.
You don't want to make alliances too soon because people are snakes and they'll lie to you. You're going to get your feelings hurt a lot in these games, so you got to learn to just let it go because people will lie to your face and then vote you right out. So it hurts. It hurts the first few times, man. It really does. But you get used to it, right? It's fun.
Okay.
But yeah, clue number 2 you got that looks to the title of the new series of
Yeah,
games.
I got that one. Yeah.
Okay, so number 3 is a reality show similar to our game was played in the same continent as this particular summit, which an advantage is hidden. So what I get out of this is Matika's Peak, Olympus Mountain, like has Survivor Greece, right? That's what I got. I have looked into all of this online and I can't find nothing. So clue number 4 I just got is red in the morning, sailor's warning. But dawn at this peak makes for a stunning photograph. Whatever that means, I got no idea, Robin. If you can find it, I'd rather you have the compass than anybody else. Like, I'm not good with this internet searching thing, so like the odds of me finding anything is really, really low.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find it, and if I find it, I will 100% let you know.
Welcome to Crossroads. I'm here with the new Kibo party. It is a brand new game. We just had the swap and then the challenge. You guys ran out of time in the challenge, but made it really close. Robin, I'm going to start with you. Rate your challenge performance.
-10. It was terrible. It was awful. My plate was basically made of air. I could not get it. It was a 6 feet distance and I couldn't even get it 3 feet. I had to fold it. I had to throw it like a paper plane. I had to lean over, which I don't even know if I was supposed to be doing. I was like trying everything I could. It's pretty embarrassing.
And that was a -10 on a scale of 0 to 10.
To 0 to whatever. It was
0 to whatever.
It was awful. It was awful.
What was that like watching you guys falling behind? Lindsay, I have a feeling I may be asking you a lot of questions tonight. What was that? You're the anchor leg. You're going 6. We haven't even talked about the swap, but let's talk about the swap for a second. You do find yourself at least on the surface in the minority there. So what was that like watching the challenge from your perspective?
Well, just sitting there rooting on my new team. I think that regardless of what Robin thinks he did, there's everyone that just kind of, had the same problem. So it's not really a big deal, but I think everyone did well. And I think that if we would have just had a little bit more momentum, that we could have probably beat them.
Jordan, do the original party lines matter?
I can't answer this question for you. I'm sorry.
Then I'm going to ask you it again. I'll say it like this. The original party, 4 of the 5 people in the room right now started the game together.
Well, so, yeah, they definitely matter because sorry, I was muted. They definitely matter. We just met Lindsay today, so it kind of puts her in a bad position. All she can do is just plead her case and basically tell us why we should keep her over getting rid of someone that was already in our original party.
Danielle, do you feel the same way? Do you feel like Lindsay did plead her case today?
She told me she knew she was at the bottom and that she was ready to go because she basically knew that. So she didn't really feed much of a case to me anyways. I feel like us four sticking together strong makes sense, especially this early in the game. I also feel like I heard that Lindsay was saying that the other party used tape around their paper plates, which I kind of think they should be going to Crossroads for, because there was no saying you could use tape in that challenge or any additional tools. So I don't think that was fair, personally.
Actually, I didn't say that. I said I did.
Oh, sorry. I thought that's what you said the whole team did.
To unpack there, I will gloss over the challenge only because Lindsay already, I guess, commented on that. But Lindsay, the other thing I heard, did you give them permission to vote you out tonight?
I gave no one permission to vote me out. I just said that I know that I'm probably the one to get voted out. I do know that I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I didn't get a chance to bond with anyone. I spoke to everyone briefly, and I do like everyone, and I mean, Danielle, I know you think that I really didn't plead my case to you, and I get that. It's understandable. I really didn't. We didn't really have much time together, but I think that I would be a good addition to the team, and I have some strengths, and it is about strengthening the team and being able to keep the team together and picking off Sheba at this moment, and I think I'm the only link to do that.
I thought about her position in the game actually being an advantage for you. In other words, here's somebody who feels like they're at the bottom. What an opportunity to bring them in.
I mean, she did plead her case with me, and she did make some excellent points. She did say that she knows the strengths and weaknesses of our other party. It's just come another switch, or when we all merge together, if she's going to go back to her party or if she's going to stay with us. Like, that's a risk that we'd have to take, and I don't know if we're ready to take that.
I understand.
How about talking about Austin then? Austin was abducted. I have to remember the word. Austin was abducted. Robin, what do you think about the abduction of Austin? And
I mean,
let's say, yeah, go ahead.
For starters, I got some one-on-one time with Lindsay, and I told her this. I think they did Lindsay pretty dirty. Like, I already was like, obviously we all probably were when we were split up or when we were reshuffled. You know, you're counting like, okay, how many are on one, how many are from the original party. And when I realized it was 6-2 or 4-2, I was like, okay, so we're like at an advantage numbers wise. And then they took Austin, and I was like, wow, they really didn't even like think of giving her a fighting chance. Cause like maybe with Austin, they can kind of like get together and pitch to pull one of us over to their side at least. But like, because they took Austin with them, they really didn't give her any like currency to try and barter with us at all. So like, I thought they kind of like really, I screwed her over, to be completely honest. Like, let's be real. Lindsay's getting a really, like, she's gotten very unlucky in the game. First to be on the wrong side of the numbers during the reshuffle, but also them taking Austin with them, like, is really screwing her over.
Good, but there are some outs from this. One of them could be Jordan. Was there any talk about an advantage?
So we definitely did consider, well, we were thinking about Lindsay maybe having an advantage, but we were kind of like basing our decision off of who won the challenges and stuff like that. We won majority, and the third challenge that we did lose, the clue was given, but it was only given to the people who completed them the fastest. So we kind of think that she doesn't have one, but you never know. Honestly, you never know.
I guess going back to something Robin said, maybe another thing to be, to weigh into the vote. What about the fact that they did do Lindsay dirty? So I hear, we're worried that Lindsay's going to go back to them. They kind of did her dirty, so why would she go back to them?
So I think to act like there's no reason whatsoever to keep Lindsay is just it's not true. Like there are reasons to keep her, and I think that if we had come into this swap more divided, if there were more rifts amongst the people that are here from our original party, then maybe she could have found her way in. But I just think that honestly, the 4 people that are here, we were tight over there. So not only do we have a majority numbers wise, but we also have 4 people that were already tight together over there. So there's no animosity amongst us, and there's no real reason for us to flip right now. So she makes some good points about being a physical a physical player, and maybe she won't be very happy with the people on the other side, but if you weigh the pros and cons, I would rather stay strong with the 4 people that I was strong with before already.
Lindsay, you're shaking your head.
I think he's making a mistake.
Why?
Because being in the other team, I have a lot to offer. And individually, I have a lot to offer. And it's just really so hard when you are at such a disadvantage to plead your case. You're just begging for mercy at this point. And it's very humbling. And, I just really hope that every individual listening right now takes into account what I can actually bring to the team and think about who they could actually drop, who is actually the weakest, who they don't need. Because I could help bring this team to the end. Who can't?
Well, Danielle, let me ask you, this is going to be a 2-part question for you.
Yeah.
Have you shared the, any, as you guys like to say, the tea with Lindsay about the last vote? Does she know how the last vote went?
I think she does, but it wasn't from me directly, no. So, you knew who got evicted last, or who went home at the crossroads last. She asked that right away when we came into the base camp.
Okay. I guess based on that vote and based on here, how do you know where you stand in this game?
Honestly, I have absolutely no idea where I stand, but I do believe Kibo.
I mean, if you're asking me for pronunciation, I'm the wrong person.
I believe that my Kibo 4 are strong. I do not believe that bringing her in would make us any stronger. I believe we're all strong players. No one here had a fault. The only reason Robin's time went a little bit over was because of his plate, not because of his athleticism or his strategic play. So I don't believe that she can make us any stronger than we already are. Also, once Austin comes back in, there's a chance of her and him trying to divide us by having 2 Shiras versus a Kibo, and that's just not good for any of the 4 of us. So it would make no sense for us to separate at this point, in my opinion. It's too early in the game. If there was a merge, there is, you got to do the numbers.
Anybody want to jump in on that?
Yeah, I'll jump in. I think that I'm not one to be mean, but I honestly think that the only person who's been continually saying that I would not be a good asset is Danielle, and maybe because she feels like I could replace her. And I hate to say it, Danielle, but you're the only one that's saying that. And I'm not a mean person, but
I wasn't trying to out you or say anything mean about you. I'm just saying how I feel. That wasn't me trying to make you sound any way. I'm just stating facts, basically. I'm just going off of what you said and and stating my opinion. I literally have nothing against you or anything. I hope you're not taking it personal.
I'm not taking it personally at all. I just want everybody to actually consider, what I'm saying, and that I'm genuine in trying to contribute to this team, because I'm not one to talk crap about anyone, even on the team that kind of screwed me. But
exactly, like that's why it's like, if you would you go back to them? And like Robin said already, like we were a strong team before, so it's nothing personally against you whatsoever at all. And I wasn't trying to point that out or make you feel that way either. It's just I was just coming off of your comment saying you could make the team stronger, which I'm not saying that you wouldn't make the team any weaker. I'm just saying that I think as a 4 we are already strong, so I don't think that it would really change anything.
I mean, I can't argue with you there. I mean, you guys really do know what you have, and you do have a bond that I can't really compete with. So I agree with Danielle there with what she's saying. I'm literally sitting here fighting for my life, and I guess that's all I have to say.
I personally just want to tell you, I'm sorry that you're in this position. It would suck to be in your position. I think all of us would feel the same way. I mean, you're just like you said, you're fighting for your life in a place that's really hard, because we are so solid as of a party, right? It would be different if we were divided. And I'm really sorry for the situation you've been put in. And your team should have spun the wheel and potentially took one of us, because you and Austin would have come from Shira and maybe tried to make another bond, as to where right now you're by yourself, and it's just not that easy.
I agree. Oh my gosh. You guys are, honestly, that was such a sweet statement, and I appreciate it. And, if you guys do decide to stay together and everything, I am still fighting for my life, but at the end, I get it, and I wish you all the best, everybody.
Does anybody else have anything they'd like to add before we vote? Okay, it's time to vote. All right, all of the votes are in. If you have an advantage that you would like to play, now is the time to do so before I read the votes. Okay, I will read the votes. Our first vote is for Lindsay. Our second vote is for Lindsay. Our third vote is for Danielle. Our fourth vote is for Lindsay. Lindsay, that's 3 votes. That's enough. Do you have any final words for your party?
I just wanted to say that it was nice to meet you guys, and I wish you good luck in the game. As I said in the voting booth, Danielle, I voted you out, but I still thought you had pretty hair. Jordan, Neha, Robin, I wish you the best luck, and I hope you have really good fighting chances against Sheba. Best of luck.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lindsay. I'm sorry, but your expedition has come to an end. The remaining explorers from Kibo, you can go back to camp, where you will be rejoined by Austin.
With that, another crossroads in the books, and Lindsay unfortunately goes home to a 4-1 vote. It really looked like an uphill battle for her that she was unable to climb.
Yeah, it's too bad. I was hoping to see more fight out of her, but the first room she got in, she didn't even pitch a case to get rid of anyone else. She just kind of folded her cards and backed up.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. It's tough when you get swap screwed like that, and then on top of that, her other partner Austin, getting abducted. But she could have put up a little bit more of a fight. I think there may not have been cracks, but if there were, she didn't really push at him as hard as possible, I don't think. But who's to say? We're not in her shoes, so it might have just, she might have realized the writing was on the wall at that point.
Yeah, things aren't looking so good right now for the original Kibo tribe. They have lost a lot of members.
Yes, seriously. They are disjointed at best right now, but they can still bring it together. We have one more round in the books here, and next round, who knows what can happen. They can win a challenge here and force Shira now to make a decision and start staying strong that way. So we have an interesting day coming up tomorrow, seeing how this all plays out, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
And we'll see if the abduction twist continues to rear its ugly head, like I said before. This could definitely keep people alive and, like I said, be a double-edged sword for everybody.
Yep, keep people alive, paint new targets, never know.
Definitely. This has been a fun round 4. I'm sure we'll see more fireworks in the future. So until next time, this is Jess Martin. I'm Sam Donovan. We'll talk to you next time.
I unfortunately am voting to get rid of Lindsay. I'm really sorry you're at the bottom. I really hope that Kibo is staying strong and not getting rid of me tonight. I wish you all the best, girl. I did want to work with you originally. You were from Nashville. I thought that was so cool. Unfortunately, the sorting hat has not worked in your advantage.
So unfortunately, you got put in a situation. If we would have started out with you, I probably would have actually loved to work with you, but I'm sorry, my vote today is going to be for Lindsley.
I'm going to say Danielle, just literally because I feel like she was the only one that was really pushing for me to be out. I understand. Danielle, I get it. If I get voted out tonight, you still have pretty hair. So good luck.
I have had this name written down since before we even went into Crossroads. This is an easy decision for me. I respect you. I think that if the game had shaken out differently, we could have been allies, but unfortunately you were put in a crappy position. So sorry, Lindsay.
Voting Lindsay, nothing personal. It's just that you've got the short end of the stick this round. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why is nobody going in the spring? Oh, Danielle. Oh, they went in the room above it and they don't see it. They're in the outpost. Like, go down.
Are you sure they can see it?
Ready?
Yep. I don't know if you're asking me, but I'm ready, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
But at least now you know that I'm ready.
I appreciate you're ready.